Okay, welcome back to another edition of podcast with Fundación Pompe. Today we are going to talk about stress, impacts in the body, and some strategies to help manage it. Today we are with Dr. Nicolás Guzmán that he will help us with this topic. So, hi Nicolás.
Hi Alex, how are you? Today we're exploring something that affects nearly everyone at some point, and it is stress. More specifically, we're talking about the way stress impacts the body and some strategies to help manage it.
Yeah, stress is so common, yet I think we often underestimate how it can actually affect our bodies. When we feel stressed, it is not just in our heads, it can really take a toll physically.
Right, and that's because when we are stressed, our body releases certain hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that are helpful in some short term, like when we are in danger and need to react quickly. But if stress sticks around, those hormones can actually harm us or have a negative effect on us.
Exactly, so let's talk about some of the physical effects of prolonged stress. What is one that stands out to you?
Okay, so one big one is cardiovascular health. Long-term stress can increase blood pressure and heart rate, which over time can raise the risk of hypertension and heart disease, because these hormones that we were talking about, like for example cortisol and adrenaline, in long term are going to increase this pressure of the heart, and some things that when they add up in time they are going to be harmful for us, for our body. So it is going to end up in hypertension and heart disease, because it is going to be having more use than it is used to be. So it is not going to be healthy for us.
Absolutely, and it can also weaken the immune system. Also, chronic stress can make us more susceptible to colds, infections, and even longer recovery times after illness.
Yes, and let's not forget about digestion, because stress can really mess with our digestive system. People might experience issues like stomach aches, bloating, or even conditions like irritable bowel syndrome or Crohn's disease, and all these things are going to be product of having this stress in our daily life, so we have to prevent it.
But I know that another area is sleep. Stress often leads to insomnia or poor sleep quality. What do you think about it?
Okay, so yes, absolutely. Sleep is going to be affected. When we are not sleeping well, everything else feels harder, which increases stress. So what I mean is not that stress is going to affect sleep, but what I want to say is that sleep is going to affect stress. So if we don't have a good sleep, then we're going to be stressed and we're going to have all these illness that we were talking about.